Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Soul Level 1. And today we have a very special guest joining us. Would you care to tell us who you are, guest?
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it.
Indeed, I actually kind of do under this stuff, but you know.
Errant of the Lord of Sunlight.
Oh, that's
Now
cool.
that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You
I think I found it.
strange? Well, you should.
I've
Nothing
seen
to hide
Stranger.
from. I get that look all the time.
That's not why I'm looking at you, bud.
Oh,
Seems like a swell
I
guy.
didn't scare you. I have a proposition.
I've been scared by worse. YouTube comments. I really shouldn't listen to random stranger's proposal, but you know what?
The way I see it,
Eh.
our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance?
Probably.
So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Well, I am pretty lonely. I'm talking to random people, random invisible people on the internet, so
This
yeah,
pleases
why
me
not?
Greatly. Well then, take this.
It's dangerous to go alone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land.
Well, looking at you.
Whereas time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out.
Really?
The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no
This
telling
is some
how much
Marvel
longer your
multiverse
world and mine
BS.
will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Like
Of
what, a
course,
video
we're
game?
not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Well, that's not very nice, buddy. Maybe I'm just not observant. Anything else you gotta say to me?
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun.
You're
Sun
calling
is
me
a
blind.
wondrous body, like a magnificent father.
That's
If
gross.
only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Hey, you took my word. Pfft, fine then. Well, that's enough of our relatively annoying guest. But now, in all seriousness, I love Solar. He's probably the best part of this whole game. So, on with the Soul Level 1 playthrough. What we're gonna want to do is bait out the dragon by sprinting in and then sprinting back out, and get some free souls out of it, and then just sprint down, keeping to the right. Super simple stuff, but stuff I will mention nonetheless. So, once you do that, head over to the left, kick this down, roll down like a boss, and heal up. Mainly to get your fireball and I guess poison mist back, although poison mist is not as useful at this point. In fact, we're probably not even going to use poison mist again. Its real only use is to help with the Havel fight if you're having trouble with it, or at least to speed it up. But you never know. So what you're going to want to do is tackle this place as you normally would. Now I will actually go. After collecting these souls a bit, I just kind of wanted to come down here for a little bit. I do want to see if I can get some humanity, actually, while I'm here. You can just go this long way, but I will actually show you how you can get past the dragon relatively easily. For those of you who do not know, there is a way to get past him without fighting him, or equipping tons of fire resistance potions or anything like that. Not potions, gosh dang it. Rings and gear and all of that. So we'll go that way. It'll open up a shorter bonfire, and if I die like I did to Havel, then I might as well have a closer bonfire. Plus, this is actually not a bad bonfire to have regardless. So you're going to pop out and let him burn those guys. I would suggest equipping the Dragon Crush shield as your main thing, because then you can dual wield it and you can hold it more steadily. Gotta bait the fire out. I did not run back up after he did, so. But once you do that, you gotta run over here, and this is the safe zone you can stay in, and you're just gonna wanna wait here for a bit, keep an eye on him. Make sure you're holding whatever the sprint button for you is. If it's on Xbox, it's B, PS3's circle, and I have no idea what it is on PC. But once you see him move, specifically like that, you're going to want to run past him, and hopefully you can make it without him breathing behind him. So, once you do that, you can light his bonfire, you can rest at it, and he will reset, and then he's going to leave. So, you don't have to worry about him as much, although he will come back if you come back from the other way. But now you have this place open. So, that will be an easier bonfire to access in case we mess something up in here. So, for those of you who think you can just go through anyway, just ignore this step, go the other way. But it is always nice to have that bonfire open, especially if you want to be a sunbro later on. Although, if you're doing a soul level 1 playthrough, you're probably not trying to be a sunbro. In fact, you're probably trying to be the opposite. But yeah, you go forward a bit to bait out the lance guy and the sword guy over there. I actually have no idea if you can get past there by just sprinting past the boar. I've never tried it. I feel like that'd be interesting if you could. Maybe I'll try that one day. But that is not this day. Oh, really? You're going to do that? Come on. I'm actually going to waste the fireballs, mainly because at this point I just want to get to Andre. If you do not have the battle axe, you definitely want to get to Andre first, because you're going to want to pick up the battle axe. Sprint forward, and then run over here as far away as you can. And he will jump down here. And then do a plunge. Oh, I missed. Gosh dang it. Come on, get distracted. Oh, come on. You can actually do a plunging attack on him if you can aim it right. I only aimed it, actually I did it twice before. But you can actually, if you do a plunging attack from up on the ledge, you can plunge right into him. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. Oh, I can't even block him. Crap, that's not good. Okay, well, he's running away, so. You can just waste a fireball since you are near a bonfire anyway. In fact, I wonder if he'll get poisoned. Yeah, he will, I guess. There you go. So, that'll speed it up a little bit. Or just lag it up, I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Oh! Man, he baited me out there. Fine, bro. Be that way. Roast pork chops, because why not? Oh, and I got another rare drop. See, this is interesting. I'm getting a lot of rare drops. I'm hoping I can keep this up. But yeah, with him dead, you can just kind of run a little bit faster through this area without having to bait him out and whatnot. Although you do have to kill these guys again, but whatever. Acceptable losses, right? Any plunging attack or strong attack will get rid of these guys' shields right away. So if they're being relatively annoying, just do a strong attack and it will pretty much take care of them a little bit more quickly. You don't have to walk up or run up, because I think there's just a Spear Knight. You do have to take care of these two, or this guy, and I believe nobody else will follow you. At the very least, the Lance guy will take a long time to get to you, so you have ample opportunity to get this guy and his compatriots. Very simple stuff. I wish there was more for me to talk about with this area, but you know, it's the tutorial area, or not tutorial area. This is the first level. I consider it tutorial only because it does kind of like show you some of the level design and how things work. Don't go through the obvious path like the dragon, which we did, but it tries to teach players not to get ahead of themselves, to think about the situation. Traps are a thing, ambushes, etc., although not as many ambushes as there are in Dark Souls 2, but that's another story. Boop. So, you don't have to get the soul, but there isn't really much danger. It's not like you're going to die from that fall. There actually used to be a fall in Demon Souls, which is really reminiscent of that one, except in Demon Souls you could die from it, so go figure, right? So you can, if you do not have the Dragon Crest shield, go this way to the right, and there is a Balder Knight who you can kill, and in front of him is the Knight Shield, which actually has really good stability, even more than Dragon Crest shield, so it's a good option as a shield as well if you can't find the Hollow Knight shield or the Balder shield. Did I say? Yeah, Hollow Knight Balder shield. Okay. Making sure I'm not going crazy. Saying the same stuff. Oh, Titanite shards are super useful. They're going to be useful because you can upgrade your battle axe, and I believe if you get the Balder Knight shield or Balder shield, you can upgrade that as well. What I do here is I bait the Spear Knight because there is a spear. Well, I try to. There's a Spear Knight here, and there's a Balder Knight at the other edge. Oh, come on. To get this guy, you kind of have to like really wait for him to be in the center, and then you throw fire at him. Sometimes it takes a few shots. Really? Okay. Well, usually it doesn't take that many shots, but sometimes it does, I guess. Once you take care of him, this guy's pretty easy. Just be a bit careful because they are tougher. But with the battle axe equipped, if you're lucky, it doesn't take that long. He is the one that actually drops the Balder shield. What the shield that he has actually is the shield I want, but sadly that one didn't drop it. There are 3 though in this entire I'll say map or level. He's one of them. Cool. I'm just gonna open the shortcut real quick, and then we're gonna head over to Andre. But there are 2 in here. Actually, one of them's coming to me. Okay. So you can kill 3 with 1 bonfire rest and hopefully get the shield if you're lucky. And that's what I was saying we're going to need to use our humanity for. Because at this point, we at least have a good amount of humanity to use, and there's actually a few more we can get. And once you have 10, your item discovery goes up, so you can hopefully get a better chance of getting the shield. It's still base, it's a 1% chance to even get the shield. I don't know how much it goes up by with humanity, but it only goes up a bit, so it's still going to be a rare chance to grab it. So I would suggest farming for it, but you don't need to, as long as you have the Dragon Crest shield or even the Knight shield. So, or the Hollow Knight shield. Hollow Knight shield is another one, and that one's going to be probably more likely that you'll already own it. So, yeah, I'll go down here. You know what? No. If you can get to 20,000 souls, you can get the Crest of Artorias at this point. And you don't need it, quote unquote, but it's going to be useful to get to the forest without having to go the long way, through the Hydra. And nobody wants to go through the Hydra. The Hydra is almost impossible to do as a soul level 1. It's, once you get like really good equipment, it's possible, but like your pyromancies aren't going to do it. Unless you can aim it really well. Oh, come on, don't you dare, don't you dare. Oh, dang it, I missed. Over here is the Firekeeper Soul that you can use, by the way, to upgrade your Estus Flasks to 2. Come on. But yeah, getting the Crest of Artorias is very useful because you don't want to have to deal with the long way. It's just annoying and a hassle. And once you kill this guy, you should get another Titanite shard, and that will actually help out a lot too. And, oh, we have another humanity. Nice. I really am being a little bit too, I'm actually gonna instead just open this shortcut, for Firelink Shrine before I continue. I actually think I'll rest at Firelink, because then I'll get my 10 Estus Flasks, and then, hopefully I can get to the 20,000 souls I need. Now, I'm doing this because I already have the battle axe. If you did not get the battle axe, I will highly recommend you pick it up first at Andre's, So go to his bonfire, go talk to him, and go buy it. And it will help you immensely, especially if you've been using the Morning Star or the hand axe up to this point. Now, I suppose I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but once we get the Crest of Artorias, we can actually start spending money on things that will really help us. Because with all the Titanite shards we're getting, we can actually start to upgrade our weapon. And once we get the shield, we can upgrade the shield, which will make that better as well. But once you start upgrading the weapon, a lot of these areas become very trivial to go through. And that's like the double-edged sword of a Soul Level 1 playthrough. You have a lot of souls to spend on your equipment, and on your pyromancy, and upgrading your pyromancy flame. The only issue is you can't really upgrade yourself. So, it's a cherry on the cake that you can upgrade everything. It's a poop cake because you can't really upgrade yourself. Delicious, delicious poop cake. Yeah. It's so annoying not being able to level up, to be honest. There's so many instances where just one level up could actually make a difference, especially once you've finished doing a Soul Level 1 playthrough. You realize that one extra dexterity could have let you use so many more weapons that you couldn't before. If you are having trouble keeping track of them, I would suggest unlocking your targeting reticule, because you can start swinging one direction, and then if they start dodging, you can then hold the direction that they were at. Now, this is the part that's a little annoying, because all you really want to do is kill this guy, for now at least. You can kill the other guys, but it's a little annoying. Luckily, he burns really easily, so I will actually bring these guys out, because I do want to see if I can get some extra souls. Do be careful, though. Strong attacks do kill them in one shot, which is good. And if you are two-handing, I believe the light attack will also kill in one shot. So if what you should be doing is you should go over here, and you can actually just kind of swing around corners. But you should still be careful, because they can kind of swing around corners to hit you. And they can continue hitting, so. Luckily the magic wore off, or just never hit these guys, I don't know for sure. I know this is just going to be a broken straight sword, but I figured, why not? I can sell it later, so. With them all dead, we can actually start going over here. Now, I will not be tackling the gargoyles right now. They are not necessary at all, right now at least. We will need to kill them later on anyway, but you can kill them very easily later on once you start getting the better pyromancies and upgrading your pyromancy flame. But where we really want to go is to the basement to hopefully get to the pyromancer. Because we really need to get more pyromancies, especially combustion, or as people will call it, noob killer. Because combustion, with its, I believe it's 8 or 6, I think it's 16 uses actually. It is like a very fast melee weapon, which will be handy for instances where we need to kill something very, very fast. Grab the humanity here. If you do want to tackle the gargoyles, though, I will probably suggest you go over here and grab Lautrec. Now, you don't have to free him. In fact, I'm not even going to, really. Mainly just because I don't care. If you are planning on doing a Soul Level 1 Dark Wraith PvP build, you're going to want to follow his quest line, because you're going to want to get the Ring of Flavor and Perfection. It's really useful, because you can't upgrade, like I said with Havel's Ring, you can't upgrade your endurance, so you can't get your equip load any other way other than by equipping those rings. So, and it's gonna be one of the better rings you can use for PvP. So, the other Baldur Knight dropped something, so we'll see what he dropped. You don't have to spam the fireballs like I do, but I just think it makes this 10 times easier. So, dang it! Like I said, really good weapon. We can't use it. So, luckily, I'm almost at 20,000. Actually, I suppose with all of these soul items we have, we don't actually need to kill everything. You can probably have just at this stage, you probably just use all the items, especially the Soul of a Proud Knight, I think gives 2,000 or so. And that's probably enough to help you out. Titanite Shard, dang it. I mean, Titanite Shards are useful, but, you know, really wanted that shield. So, but we will have plenty of opportunities to grab that. So, yeah, that's a good example of the range of the base swing for the axe. Oh, dang it, I thought that would be a shield too. Man, I'm getting gypped with all these shields. Oh well. Well, this is going to be it for this episode. At this point, you can now go talk to Andre, or if you, as I said or suggested earlier, you probably have already talked to him. But if you can get the Crest of Artorias from him, very useful for later on, because we're going to need to go there anyway. And you can get the battle axe from him, you can upgrade your weapons, which is probably what I'm going to do before the next episode starts. But next time, we will be, well, I will be farming for the Baldur Shield. You don't have to if you don't want to. I will highly recommend it. If you want to farm for the Baldur Shield, what you should do is you should use all of your humanity to 10, and that will give you the best chances of getting the Baldur Shield. But if you don't want to risk that, because we're going to need to use 30 humanity later on, or if you want to use it to kindle fires, then you don't have to risk it. But I will highly recommend you buy the Crest of Artorias, and you buy the battle axe, you upgrade the battle axe, and just get yourself well prepared for what lies ahead. So, with that, I will meet up with you next time. This is Bloodshot 9001 signing out.